Forsberg and Choupo-Moting for the Galaxy. Striker role we anticipate alongside their leading goal scorer, Christian Ramirez. The Red Bull comeback stalled. The rematch is here 5 months later. The Galaxy in white, Red Bulls in their red kit, underway tonight. Glad to have you with us at Sports Illustrated Stadium. And an early throw won by Los Angeles. Mickey Yamane, the 31-year-old, will play this in against a Red Bull side that comes off a defeat in the league against Inter Miami last weekend. Christian Ramirez with a shot that takes a deflection away, and it's out for an early Galaxy corner. Paired with Carbajo centrally in the Red Bull midfield, and now Valencia tried to whip that across. Yamane got in the path. Taken here by Carbajo. Felipe Carbajo over the head of Forsberg, and handled here by John McCarthy. Greg Vanney and the Galaxy seeking their first win of the season. Very much like Sandro Schwartz. He had no issue with his team's performance last week, Danny. They simply never finished.
It was incredible. When you look at SKC, not only did they not have a shot on target, they didn't have a shot, which is incredible, and they managed to beat LA Galaxy 1-0. But I think one of the things that Greg Vanney said when we were speaking to him, we've already touched on it, they concede a lot of very similar goals, and I think there's a sense of naivety at times, knowing when to make that foul as well.
Galaxy gave it up in midfield. Here's Sofa. That's the battle with Garces taking form early. Ayla for Edelman. Choupo-Moting for the Red Bulls. Gets it back from Forsberg. Eric Choupo-Moting goes wide, fires, and shot, goal! Choupo-Moting and the Red Bulls off and running at home. They've got the lead in the 7th minute of the match.
They lose the ball. When they lose the ball, they are all over the place. You just see the link up between Forsberg and Choupo-Moting, two players that know each other so well, even though they haven't played together for so long. But then it's all about Choupo-Moting. Can he get that yard? Can he find that yard to get the shot? And he gets the better of Yoshida, he gets the better of Alde, and then eventually he gets the better of McCarthy. But it's brilliant link-up play between the two players. And you just see that Choupo-Moting has one thing in his mind: find that space. Yes, McCarthy gets a touch on it, but there's nothing.
Galaxy look to have an answer. Now this is loose in the box, and Coronel is forced to repel the chance by the Galaxy. Red Bulls win it in the middle of the park. Now on a run, Forsberg delivers a terrific ball, and McCarthy played it perfectly, denying Mohamed Sofa. Carbajo, middle of the park, Noah Ayla for Valencia. Flag stays down. Here's Forsberg, fire and goal! They've doubled the lead. Forsberg and the Red Bulls flying early in Harrison.
You just see the ball comes out to the left-hand side. It's Valencia that picks it up, and it's a wonderful run from Forsberg. And you can just see Yoshida. He is the sweeper, obviously, of the back three, but he's playing Forsberg on. Forsberg has so much time and space. It's incredible. But if you look at the distance between the midfield of LA Galaxy and the defense of LA Galaxy, it's far too big. That allows Valencia to pick the pass, and it allows Forsberg to put the ball into the back of the net.
Aude, surrounded by red kits. Red Bulls win it back. In transition they come. Here's Forsberg, plays it ahead. Sofo sends it wide.
You look at Sofo, Forsberg once again picks the ball up in so much space. Plays the ball then to Sofo, who just puts it the wrong side of the post. Give credit to McCarthy though. And he's playing the perfect 10 position. He's just sitting in between the back three and the midfield.
Give it away to Sofo, and a stop made by McCarthy.
Just need to take a little step back. Do not let it get any worse. You just see it's a poor back pass.
Return to Valencia. Choupo-Moting, edge of the 18. Valencia for Carbajo. Whips this ball in. Sean Nealis got a head to it. Galaxy will take a breath here. Understatement of the night. Next goal is massive. Here's Yamane. Fagundes. Yamane tripped up. He's fouled by Mohamed Sofo, and a set piece here for the Galaxy. Will find their path back into this game with a free kick. Vanny, with an undermanned side tonight. Yamane, can he help generate shots from this side of the field tonight? With Gabriel Puck unavailable at least until Wednesday at Philadelphia.
And one of the things that those two players you've just mentioned bring you, yes, they're great 1v1, but they stretch the game. They make opposition defenses go back. Red Bull's side of things at the moment, they don't need to play deep because they're not worried about pacing behind.
The free kick belongs to the three-time Bundesliga Player of the Year, Marco Reus. Curls this ball in, they get a head to it, saved by Coronel, still loose in the box. Reus fires, denied. It hits something in front of Coronel, takes a deflection out. It's a Galaxy corner.
Out here, this should be a straightforward catch for him. Yes, it bounces down in front of him, but he's not able to hold it. But then you see the amount of plays that get around the ball. First of all, it's Sean Nealis, another play.
Recognizing the urgency of the moment here, Reus swings that ball out. Sadio gives it a go, saved by Coronel.
He's had an excellent start to this season, but there was one mistake. This is where Coronel is at the moment. That's a magnificent save because that is finding the top corner from Sadio. It's a wonderful save to make sure that Red Bulls maintain their clean sheet.
Reus again on the outswinger. This time, it's Ayla who got ahead to it as it's played out. Sean Nealis. Carbajo able to play that ahead. Sofo will get on this. Kick saved by McCarthy. Flag stayed down for Mohamed Sofo. Played in. Forsberg. Choupo-Moting. Oh, what a finish! Second of the game. Eric Choupo-Moting. He's flying. The Red Bulls are up by 3.
Now look at the position he takes up. He gets in between the midfield and the defence. Look how much space he's got. He then turns, centre-backs have committed themselves. All of a sudden, Sofa finds himself through. And you're thinking, okay, LA Galaxy, they can now get their bearings and they can clear the danger. They're not able to do that. Once again, Forsberg, we've just spoken about his key contributions to the game. Well, here's another one. It's an assist for Choupo-Moting. And Red Bulls must be thinking to themselves, they can cash in hugely because every time they're going forward, LA Galaxy have no answer.
If you were with us on MLS Countdown, we dropped something of a mystifying statistic. This Galaxy team, which has led only 62 minutes this season, trying to get on the board there. Ramirez making his run, but he pokes it wide of goal.
He's not happy. He wants to maintain this lead going in at half-time in terms of being 3 goals up.
Peck and Painsel sideline tonight. Between them, they had 1 goal this year. Foul this time is against Red Bull. Seconds remaining here in the opening half at Sports Illustrated Stadium. Not even that, says Guido Gonzalez Jr. Blows the whistle and 45 minutes are in the books. Here we go, the second half at Sports Illustrated Stadium underway.
You know, the innocence of youth at times in terms of just getting the ball and being so direct.
Nealis won this ball, middle of the park for Red Bull. Carmona with a touch. He was hammered and fouled. Yellow card is out of the pocket of Guido Gonzalez. Free kick, Red Bull.
It's the running off the ball. Forsberg finding himself in space, and then Carmona, he does really well. What he does, he gets himself...
Forsberg fires, scores! Blistering free kick. The Red Bull captain having a night, and the lead is 4.
It's assists, whether it's goals, whether it's world-class strikes like this, it doesn't matter. Everything he touches this game turns to gold. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, you can look at the wall and you can say that they jump, but they put their heads down. But take nothing away from the free kick.
Julian Alde. Cuevas ahead. Reus, save made by Coronel. That's one of their best chances of the night.
And I think the thing with Reus as well, he's not seen anywhere near enough of the ball. We know that when LA Galaxy are in possession, he's got that free roll. No questioning the quality that he has, but he's just not performing at the moment.
Fagundes plays ahead. Ramirez sends that ball through. Red Bulls repel that. Getting back to help break that up was Valencia, and it's out for a throw.
And it's brilliant defending as well from Valencia. Absolutely outstanding. He knew that he had to cover all the way across from that left back position. He does it really well.
Ball takes a deflection out for a Galaxy throw once again. Early stages of the second half. Red Bulls have tacked another on. 2 for Forsberg, 2 for Choupo-Moting. Deflected up high, off an arm, and a free kick for the Galaxy. Multitude of substitutions are coming for the Red Bulls here. Carmona is out. He'll be replaced by Cameron Harper. Edelman's night is done. He's replaced by Shroud. And Sofo with another fine showing. Dennis Yengor, another of the Red Bull speedsters, will take his place here. Three subs in one window for Sandro Schwartz's team in control. Now the signal to go. Carbajo's ball is intercepted here by the Galaxy. Ball out wide for Sanabria. He will not get there. You still look at where we are in this season and you shake your head. We're looking at the Galaxy on the verge of starting the season winless in 12.
Look at the substitutions that Red Bulls have made. 2 of your oldest players on the pitch for Red Bulls, Forsberg and Choupo-Moting, being kept on. They're enjoying the game. They're understanding of each other. The goals are flowing. And I think that will be part of the thinking. Sandro Schwartz, can they get the confidence even higher with those two maybe getting more goals and assists?
Given away by McCarthy. Here's Yengor, who's just come on. Yengor, this ball floating far post, and it's in.
You just see the clearance isn't great. And it just comes to Yengor. He does all the hard work. And then Harper just has a presence of mind, the freshness of mind to put the ball into the back of the net. And Red Bulls really are in goal-scoring heaven. Every time they go forward, they're looking dangerous. You just see Yengor, he wants the goal, but it's the other substitute, Harper, that puts the ball into the back of the net.
Mauricio Cuevas for the Galaxy. Plays centrally. Winder, leftly, plays it across. His pass repelled and broken up. Played into the foot of Aude. Here's Yamane. Red Bulls kept telling us this was not about avenging MLS Cup, but my, this must feel good for them tonight. Who are we kidding?
Oh, yeah.
Starting lineups tonight. There were 6 from the Red Bulls who started MLS Cup on the field at the start tonight. Here's Yengor. Dennis Yengor ahead. Harper, whose name is on the goal sheet tonight. Cameron Harper, stopped by McCarthy. Where has this Galaxy lack of focus in 2025? How can it be explained?
For all 90 minutes on the pitch, sometimes you have to take it into your own hands and do what the game needs.
Carbajo ahead. Hall had a touch. Here's Bogas into the 18. Tackled away at the last moment. See if the Red Bulls still make something of this. Harper will see it run the other way by Aude. Now the intercept by Valencia. Cam Harper. Carbajo thought about it. Dispossessed. Winder to take it away. In transition, Nascimento with Sean Nealis racing back. Nascimento, good strike, and the save by Coronel.
With Cuevas as well. And Winder just gets himself a yard, just tries to use Sean Nealis to bend it around him, but
and this is the point where they gain traction to their season. They have not won or lost consecutive games this year. Bogats with 4 into the attack for Red Bull. Take it here. Yengo fires and scores! And they've opened up a 6-pack at Sports Illustrated Stadium. The exclamation point of a Red Bull rout.
Now, once again, LA Galaxy, they're a team that were 5-0 down. And look how open they are. It's 4 versus 3 at the back. And eventually, they find the back of the net once again, but it's the substitutes combining. It's really good play from Bogarts. He plays the ball in. Eventually, to Harper, who comes in off that left-hand side. He just finds the back of the net. And it's just been far too easy from Red Bulls. From start to finish. In fact, sorry, it was Yengo.
With the Columbus crew, here come the Red Bulls. Harper again. Cameron Harper plays it across. Deflected shot goes wide. Philadelphia, by the way, is leading Columbus 2-1 in extra time of their game. The Union could very well be a first-place team by night's end. It's the Red Bulls on a corner here. Carbaggio will take it. The south ward end of the stadium, where the fans have been loud all night. Julian Hall gets a foot to that. Still a loose ball, and it's covered here by McCarthy. This is not the largest margin of victory if it ends this way for the Red Bulls. They did quite famously produce a 7-0 win over New York City in the early years of the New York Derby years ago. Nealis gets ahead to it. Hall gets hauled down for a free kick. Carbaggio on the restart. Still under duress, and this deflects in! Oh my goodness! It's gone off the rails for the Galaxy. And what was I saying about 7-0?
Did not need a helping hand, but it's exactly what they got in injury time. You see Yamane, and this is where I'm talking about overthinking. Overthinking all the time. He's going back to the goalkeeper as that first touch. Usually you're clearing the ball, and that just sums LA Galaxy up at the moment. Near enough the last play of the game, and it's an own goal from LA Galaxy, and that man Yamane.
7-0 is your final score. It's their largest margin of victory ever at their home ground.